Hey guys, welcome to AMC Metals. We're going to be starting this episode. We got a new batch of some material in. We're going to open it up and weigh it, see if it's right. We'll go from there. All right, we're expecting 425 grams. We're at 430.8 with the bag. So I think we did okay on that. Now, obviously, we're not going to have 425 usable grams. Because these are watch bands, only these tops are gold filled. All right. Now we need to get all this cleaned up, sorted, remove all the unwanted pieces. Some of these are going to be fun to disassemble. All right, we got 424.5. So I'll take that. All right, now we just need to get to cleaning it up. All right, guys, you see it. We've got it all done. All those gold watch bands are cleaned off. We need to see how much they weigh, how much we're getting off of this. This piece right there. You see here, there's a lot of junk. This is what's all not usable off those watch bands. So something to think about when you're buying watch bands off of eBay is this was 425 grams of material to start, and we have 124 grams of usable material out of it. So keep that in mind when you're buying material. Oh shit, I don't want to do that. All right, so we got some other 10K gold filled material here. I'm gonna add in, see where we're at in total with everything. Get an idea. And we've got a piece of some 14K that's been encorded already that we'll add in as well. So we've got 190 grams of 10 karat gold filled material. We're gonna add that on there. That brings us to 201.9. We'll call it 202 grams of gold filled material. And let's get to the next step. We're gonna start cleaning it up in the ultrasonic cleaner. So we'll get that out, get that ready to go, and we'll clean up this material. We'll move on to the next step. All right, we'll just load it in here. We'll turn the unit on and let it clean this stuff up. Boy, it's gross. And you don't want all that dirt when you go to start your nitric boil. It's just going to cause more problems. So, we'll just get that going, and it just kind of creates some little waves. We'll let that clean for a bit. Alright guys, here we go. Got it pretty well cleaned up here. Well, you can see that color really shining there. So now, we're going to switch over to, we need to dry it all up. We need to dry it up, and we need to burn off any of the oils and cleaners that are on it. Get it ready for nitric boil, which is the next big step after cleaning it up. So we're almost done with this step here, and then we'll get to the fun stuff. See you guys in just a minute. All right, guys. So what we're doing here is we're just kind of getting this material further cleaned off. I want to get all the oils, and I say getting that green flame there. That's what we're trying to get off of here. All the oils, all the junk. Don't want to melt this material right now. We're just going to make it tougher on ourselves down the line. So yeah, I just want to get all that. All those oils and cleaners and junk off of there. So we'll get it glowing red hot, but not really melting it. So hopefully you guys can see the color there, that green flame. It's oils, cleaners. Turn on our exhaust fan above since we got fumes coming off. It's not going to be perfect, but that's all right. Just want to make a good effort to get a lot of this nasty stuff out of here before we get into the nitric boils, or you will end up with a residual film kind of forms on there. It's pretty gross stuff. All right, I think we're good. All right. here we are. All right, guys, we are ready to go on our nitric acid boil. So, got about 400 milliliters of water in here, distilled water in our beaker. I'm gonna dilute the nitric acid down basically 50-50, but so I'll take 200 mils. There's distilled water in here. I'm gonna add 200 of nitric acid to it. Right about there. Those fumes you can see coming off. It's getting a little warm here. On our glass covers. Get a little heat going here. We won't need much to start. Nitric acid will do most of it. We're just going to put in a little bit. Maybe 100 mils or so. There we go. We'll get it started. I don't know if you guys can see already, we're starting to get some color change. Bluish green is the color we're looking for. If you're getting an orange color or reddish, if you're getting an orange color, reddish orange color in the liquid, probably have iron in there, and that's not good. So we'll let this get started. We'll get this camera on time lapse, and yeah, you guys can watch this get going. I'll keep adding to it till the next step. All right, something to take note of here, guys, is we had almost a boil over here. If you saw, as I was adding nitric during the time lapse, it rose all the way up to about 1,600 milliliters. That's something you definitely want to watch for. You don't want to add too much nitric too quickly, or it can boil over the top, which is why we have it in Corningware glass. Just in case that happens, you want to always have distilled water on hand, which can help kind of start to settle it down a little bit. But yeah, want to be careful. Definitely want to be careful with how much nitric you add. So we'll get back to it. All right, guys, here we are, kind of coming to the end of this first nitric boil. A nice nice color liquid here. Got a nice color, a lot of material at the bottom. So see, those are gold foils there. That's because the base metals have been stripped away from the nitric acid. So I want to just make sure that everything's been dissolved that can be dissolved. The nitric can't dissolve gold, so it won't. That's why we end up with these foils. Excuse me. But some of these more solid pieces is what I'm trying to grab. So I think we still have a little bit of work to do. I know there's some chains in there. Oh. So yeah, looking good. We're going to let this cool down, or let this settle down a little bit here. We're going to pour this off. Alright, I think we have it pretty well cooled down for the night. We're not going to disturb it, not going to mess with it. Just going to let it settle for the night. That's going to be it. And we'll pick back up tomorrow.